Hello and welcome to PS Best Friends episode 50 for the week of May 1st, 2018. As always, we are the PlayStation podcast by the community, for the community. We come to you each and every Tuesday to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation news you could possibly need. This week's a little quieter than usual as we gear up for E3, but we do have your PlayStation Plus free games for May, as well as your NPD numbers for March, and we got some other news that we're going to actually sink our teeth into. Because there's some meaty stuff, even though it's not a lot. Before we start, just some quick housekeeping. We are on Patreon at patreon.com/psbestfriends, where you can give us any number of dollars. But throw us a couple bucks and you can get a shout out for yourself on the show. This podcast will always be free. However, in order to give you a better podcast, we would massively appreciate your support. Please check us out on Patreon and become an even bigger part of our community. As always, I'm your host, Anthony Palm. Couldn't bring all the weekly goods to you without the Brooklyn bad boy himself, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
Please silence your cell phones.
And Chicago's prodigal son himself, Miguel Alvarez.
And buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
It's going to be a wild episode. So we all have beaten God of War, which just came out this past 2 weeks, I think. And so we are going to be spoiling the crap out of that after the credits of this episode. So you don't need to worry if you haven't beaten the game yet, you don't want to listen to our spoiler cast. Just turn the show off at the end of the outro music. But if you do want to listen to our spoiler cast, we're going to spoil everything. We're going to talk about every facet of this game. Stay tuned for after the music. And that's going to be we might have a big discussion on it. It might actually be pretty big. So check that out if you have beaten it or if you just don't care about spoilers, even though you should because this game is awesome. But yeah, so
not even spoiler related, not even game related. Miguel, how's the collector's edition? How would you rate that of God of War? It's behind him now. He's picking it up. This is the statue of Kratos and Sonny. What the fuck? Atreus? Yeah.
You already forgot?
The actor's name, I said. Slicing up a Draugr. What are your thoughts on it?
It's really good, dude. It's plus these little guys, I don't know. I think it's the
totems. The tokens.
The totems are the guys. I forgot their names. The guys in the shop that build your
yep. The two shopkeepers. Yeah.
Yeah, those
dwarves.
Guys. I forgot the.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what those little token things were.
Yeah, that's what they are.
That's
you can't see them, but that's what they are.
Sindri and Brock.
Now, when I opened the box and I saw them, like, what's this? And then I started playing the game, and I'm like, oh, that's what
cool.
it is.
It's kind of cool. I kind of wish that I spent the extra like $10 now.
And it's pretty well built, man. I really like it.
Would you recommend the price for people if they're fans of the game?
So that was not the $150 one. That was the $130 one.
This was the $130 one. But I paid $100 because
Best Buy
got me.
Club unlocked.
So yeah, I thought it was. I think it's worth pretty much the $50 that I'm paying for it.
Because you get the steel book and you get the map as well. Those are cool.
Yep. The map is right here in the back.
I have the hanging.
Nice.
I have it hanging in here.
That's a good cloth texture and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's really. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be like paper or something like that, but it's
like
it's gonna last me for a while.
Maps that they like stuff into like the Red Dead Redemption one or like Skyrim or GTA.
Look at
those
Kratos,
are free, though, which are cool.
Just, sexy motherfucker.
Fair point.
And then the apps, dude, well defined, man.
Nice.
One day I'm gonna get
solid ab paint lines.
Oh yeah, like it.
Yeah, so I guess if you could find that cheap or even just available now, I'm not sure if it's. I know Activision
you can afford it.
Collector's editions always have a shitload of extra.
That's a nice. I like that.
The steelbook.
Miguel's holding up the steelbook for God of War, and it looks very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's really good.
But
so obviously we've been playing God of War. Obviously we've been playing God of War. Have you guys touched any other games, or have you only been playing God of War?
I play a little bit of Fortnite just to get to the 100 tier, like a couple.
Yeah,
matches.
we both hit 100.
But that was it.
I played a little Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, not 2, before Infinity War just to get in that mood. Yeah, it's good. This one actually recognizes Fox properties, which is funny. You know, like the Fantastic Four and some X-Men are on the cover actually. And like
that's fine.
There's 300 playable characters in that.
I think I have that digital on Xbox. I should turn it on sometime. It's fun to just screw around in.
It was like $6.
And the gameplay for playing as Iron Man, even if it's a Lego game, still feels so good.
I mean, dude, I wish talk about Avengers in a gaming way. No spoilers, of course. the of Iron Man 1 demo I played in 2008 on the Xbox 360. That was actually made by Sega. Very good game. I mean, I know that
I heard
was
the
a
Captain
time,
America one was like okay as well when everyone thought it would be bad.
It was a time where all those games were just 7s, 6.9,
Yeah.
7.5s, so they kind of just stopped it.
I kind of miss those days.
Yeah, because now it's just the mobile versions, like shitty. Like, why are there like 6 bad Marvel mobile games? It's really
And like
not
the
fair.
Injustice mobile game keeps getting thrown in my face every 5 days. Like new content for Injustice Mobile. Like who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I really would have preferred if that we didn't go this free to play licensed property game route, and instead we just had I don't know $60 games on shelves. I don't know. It's an odd thought, but yeah, what are you saying?
I'm gonna assume that nobody of us touched the demo for Detroit.
I
forgot about
meaning
it.
to. I
I've
haven't
been meaning to,
downloaded
so I
it.
forgot about it.
So I heard the previews from IGN and other places, and they're comparing the game more towards Heavy Rain, which I loved
Then
when I
Beyond,
played it,
yeah.
than Beyond.
Speaking
and
of Beyond, that'll be.
I downloaded it on my PS4 Pro, but I don't want to touch it just because I'm thinking of actually getting it. Like I'm gonna.
So you don't want to
pre-order it.
replay the same.
I don't want to.
sequence
Yeah,
again.
exactly. And if everyone keeps saying like it feels more like Heavy Rain, I'm like down for that.
You liked Heavy Rain?
I loved it.
I never
dude.
played
It was
either.
great when I played it. I enjoyed that.
Oh my god, how did I forget it?
What's that, man?
So I'll keep it
Forgot what-
short, but I did start and beat Shadow of the Colossus this week.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
And
here we go.
I hate it. I hate that game so much. I don't understand.
Why is that?
I feel like I am in this. I'm a
I
crazy
can't believe
person in
we
an
are so
asylum,
opposite on
straight
this.
up.
I thought I was going to be the one that hated it and said it's a stupid old game, and you would be the one saying it's a masterpiece. And I can't believe it's the opposite because I love that game so much.
I'll start off with the bad and go to the good at the end, real quick. I think the controls are. I really can't see an argument for saying these controls are great. I can't even see.
I don't
an
think
Did
they're
you
great.
play the
Controls are
I
original
don't
one?
think they're great. I think they're fine.
You
I-
played
I-
the original one?
I can't even see an argument for seeing. I mean, I wouldn't say. I'll understand, I guess, if other people say, but I can't say that the controls are even passable. I think they're very bad. I played the PS3 version, and that played horribly. I thought this one was going to play better. It didn't.
It's the same.
It's fine, dude.
Maybe it's
not
a little
like,
better.
You're acting
Either
like it's
way.
supposed to be like.
I'm straight up not
It's,
catching
I
jumps.
don't know.
But whatever. I really dislike the controls, and I think that breaks down.
Maybe your timing's bad.
Beats down a very good idea, an amazing idea, really. I think the concept of 16 bosses, each boss is their own level, is really cool. The design for a lot of them is amazing. The story also at the end, how it ties into Eco, is really cool. A game I also played that I didn't like. I don't know why I beat
See,
that
maybe
one.
that's why I didn't get the ending because I never beat Eco.
I read some stuff online after
I like
the end,
didn't. I didn't even know that was a tie into Eco, so I should go look that up because I'm not
it's,
gonna go
it's
play
so
Eco
deep
right now.
into it. But yeah, I think it does it really cool. I would like to see another studio or company or development, indie studio take on that idea of 16 bosses. I think that'd be really cool.
Didn't
But,
an indie game did that already?
I-
A game came out like last year. I remember
I
they were
think-
comparing it to that.
I think that game that came out recently, Extinction, was trying to get some of those vibes, but I think it just fell flat and it was like a bad game. But I don't recall. Oh, I think you're maybe thinking of Titan
It's
Souls.
like I think that's the one.
That's it. Titan Souls.
Yeah.
It's like a 2D.
Yeah, it's like an
kind of
16
similar
beat
to
or
Shadow of
8
the
beat.
Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a boss rush game.
Yeah,
But,
Similar to that, but 2D.
I mean it's not
was a plus
comparable,
game.
but yeah, it was.
Yeah. So my final take, I played and beat Shadow of the Colossus, and I really wish the controls were just better.
You actually beat that? Like the
yeah,
whole game?
I
Wow.
used the
Final boss
guide.
is god awful. That's
I
the
used
one
the
thing I will
guide.
give you is the final boss is terrible.
I thought he was just the same because he was bad because the jumps are a bitch to make. But I think
that's the
throughout
thing,
whole
is
game,
like
the jumps
they-
are bitches to make.
See, I had no problems with any of the jumps or grabs or anything until the last boss. Because
You
you,
know
have
what it
like
is?
the tiniest little window to grab onto a thing at the very end, and it's just stupid.
You
There's
know what
like
it is,
4
which
different
actually
parts where
changed
it's
my
hard.
mind right now and kind of changed my perspective. You know how Colin Moriarty always used to hate on the Assassin's Creed and say that like the controls are just bad and were broken. And I always played when I was playing Assassin's Creed 2 in Brotherhood, I thought the controls were totally passable. They weren't perfect, but they were fine exactly how you're saying. So I actually kind of could see the other shoe on that, like, turn the tables.
I think you're coming at it from the mentality of you don't want to like the controls, so they seem worse than they are.
I
think that it sounds like that's what it's.
I try, man. When I played it the first time, I was open minded. I mean, it was supposed to be a great game. Maybe now I'm being more negative on it.
At the time it was.
But yeah, no, I love the idea. I love the art. Controls could be better if that's gonna be my final take on it. And yeah, it's pretty much all.
You also didn't play it on a PS4 Pro with performance mode. It was so buttery smooth on the Pro.
That doesn't change the controls though.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Well, it might. It actually might, because the higher frame rate might make it easier for like timing stuff.
But it wasn't the timing; it was the actual.
Dude,
controls.
there was one section where
it's his timing sucks. That's what's the problem. I could already tell by the way he's saying, "Oh, some of the jumps are hard." No, they weren't.
Okay, you know the dude on the island that you have to walk up the thing, and then if you fall off the jump, you have to swim. Whatever. I did that fucking 5 times.
Wait, which one?
You have to walk up like a spirally stairs and make one stupid jump. He was the dude with the sword, and to kill me, he has to bang the sword in the center hard platform, and then his sword breaks, and then
you got thrown into the water.
I didn't get thrown into the water. I just even getting to that platform, I couldn't make the jump. He wasn't grabbing onto the thing, and I fell in the water. I had
zero issues with that. I don't know. Sounds like the player more than the game.
I maybe.
I don't know. So I did play a brief second of. We mentioned it last week on the drop because it came out cross-buy for PlayStation Vita. I said if it went on sale again, it did go on sale again right when it came out. Cosmic Star Heroine went on sale for half off. So playing it, it's pretty cool. It's not like the most deep, intuitive RPG ever, but it's just very neat. It's very not fourth wall breaking self-aware, but it's kind of like it takes into account like your time. Like it even says on like the description for the game, like we don't want to waste your time. So all the enemies appear on screen, like you see them, and then they just kind of reorganize into the battle scene instead of like loading a battle screen or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. It's got some unique ideas with the combat. Characters are kind of neat. It's kind of like a space like 80s kind of sci-fi vibe, which I really like. Kind of similar in vibe, not gameplay at all in any way, but in vibe to kind of like Valhalla, which is why I like it. So I haven't played a lot of it. Played maybe an hour or two, but it's cool. Say it's cross-buy now and it's $7. So
it's I don't know. It's top down like Final
it was.
Fantasy
I don't know
6,
if it will be when this comes out.
like retro RPG.
Kind of like that. Yeah. It's 16-bit styled. I don't think it's true 16-bit.
Yeah, like walking around towns and stuff and all that.
But the combat it's interesting enough where it's not like the case of longest 5 minutes where it was just so weak. Like the combat was so weak, and that's what kept me from keeping to play that game.
What
but
JRPG would you say it's most similar to combat style? Are we talking Chrono Trigger? Are we talking Pokemon?
Kind of Chrono Trigger ish. Kind of Final Fantasy ish.
Little meter and stuff.
No, it's not active time battle. It's like one of those ones where it shows like whose turns are up next on like a little bar. Okay.
Oh, what game had that? I played Child of Light. You ever play Child of Light?
I played it like a long time ago.
Wow, yeah, that's a throwback. I think that was like a.
But yeah, it's cross-buy. Cross-buy on Vita.
Or late
I got
PS3.
it mainly for Vita. I don't think there's cross-save, so I'll probably only play it on Vita. But for $7, check it out. It seems like a pretty rad game. The soundtrack's pretty good in it as well. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. And God of War, a lot of God of War.
Yeah, I've also been trying to platinum God of War. I'm 2 trophies away, but it is not time to platinum God of War because it is time for the Islander Report.
There'll be some news.
There are 7 items on the list.
A captain's count.
It's a pretty good segue, I think. First up, from PlayStation Blog by James Hallahan, Sony has unveiled the PlayStation Plus free games lineup for May 2018, starting off with Beyond Two Souls, the PS3 port to PS4, so it's a PS4 game. Rayman
this one
Legends.
features. Sorry to interrupt. This one features the game in correct chronological order, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the issue with the PS3 version.
That is an option. You
so I might give it a shot now with this version.
Yeah, so getting you hyped for Detroit by the same developers. Rayman Legends, PS4. Risen 3, Titan Lords, PS3. Eat Them, PS3. And King Oddball, PS Vita, cross-buy with PS3 and PS4. And Furman's, PS Vita. So yeah, so cool games.
quick thought on this really quick.
Beyond is the only.
Beyond Two Souls, I don't know why they're dropping it right now. It should have been like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Or last month.
I agree.
Because the game, Detroit's coming out in
May.
Yeah, exactly, in a couple weeks.
Well, maybe it's closer, so the first week of May people play Beyond.
Yeah, but if you play this,
and then get burned out by that style game,
yeah,
might
exactly.
get your fix. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I would have done it last
do
month.
that right now.
I feel I could be totally wrong. I feel like it was Beyond was offered as a PS3 Plus game once, but I don't know.
Yes, it was.
It was it?
Yeah, it was.
But either way, Rayman Legends is a great multiplayer game, right? That is. I'm not sure.
Rayman Legends.
I know the Wii U one definitely did.
It's like couch co-op, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing all the different characters and stuff.
Yeah. I think that got brought over to the ports 100%. But no, I rented that game. I really like Rayman Legends. I never owned it, but definitely it being a plus now, I'm definitely gonna play it again. And the other ones are King Oddball. I think I played the demo once on PS4, but nothing to write home about.
Have Risen you guys? 3, I think is like a big title, but I'm not turning my PS3 on.
Yeah. Have you guys even talking about last month's plus games? Touched Mad Max or Trackmania at all, or not even?
What I talked about for Mad Max last month is the extent of what I played. I like it. Like I said, I'm going to leave it installed. That's one of those games where, like, on a day where I keep going through 10 different games, not knowing what to play, that's one of those games that I'll end up settling on Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play it. Stuff.
I played it when it came out. I loved it. I was going for the platinum. Yeah, I was going to platinum, but one of the collectibles got glitched out. So I had to start the game, so I just stopped. I was like, I'm not doing that again. Which sucked, because if not, I would probably had the platinum on it. And the other one, was it Trackmania?
The racing game. I
want to try it in VR, but
I got it for free on the Xbox a couple months ago, probably, and I tried it a little bit. It's okay. It's
cool.
I would only turn that game on for the VR aspect of it. I wouldn't bother with it otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Maybe once I platinum God of War, I'll give both of those a try. Next up. From IGN by Seth Macy, the MPD Group released its reports on the best-selling hardware and software for the month of March, and the top 10 best-selling games by revenue are Far Cry 5, Sea of Thieves, MLB 18 The Show, Kirby Star Allies, Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty World War II, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Ni no Kuni 2, cool, NBA 2K18, and Monster Hunter World.
Still sticking around.
No big surprise, right? Far Cry. I mean,
Sea of Thieves, I think, was a surprise.
Sea of Thieves, I think, is a big surprise.
I was gonna go into
because of the fact that it's in Game Pass on Xbox. I think that's the big surprise.
Okay, so my question for you guys, because I'm not sure how this gets the data gets collected, because it says revenue. So is that counting the stuff from Game Pass?
I think it's only counting actual. It might count digital purchases, but it shouldn't count Game Pass. What I think this is. What I think the answer to all our questions for this month is that it's a really slow month, and the only game that actually did sell well was Far Cry.
And
look at how high
somehow
GTA
5
is. I think one of our previous guests even said, like, you can usually tell how busy the month was by where GTA falls on it. And I mean, if GTA 5 is outselling Ni no Kuni and Monster Hunter World, it's probably a slow month. So I'm guessing that Sea of Thieves probably sold admirably, but Far Cry 5 is the only one that probably sold real good numbers.
Monster Hunter, I can see it out of the top 10 next month. The same thing with Ni no Kuni. I think MLB the show will be somewhere around 5 or 6. But GTA 5 is gonna be around the middle, and
World War II will be around for a
World
while.
War II will be around there too.
Kirby's
Far Cry maybe around there.
The show is probably gonna start selling more, honestly, now that baseball season's getting really into it.
Exactly. Yep.
God of War probably number 1 for April, right?
Oh, for sure. I think it has to be number 1.
I don't know what will sell more than it.
Yakuza 6.
Okay.
I'm interested to see if that even breaks the top 10.
I mean, if Ni no Kuni 2
it's such a niche.
Why wouldn't Yakuza 6 be up there?
It'll be there.
Ni no Kuni 2 did have a big marketing push, though. What
I will say, though, is I'm going to guess, and I'm not wishing against it. I don't care where it goes. I have no investment in it. But I'm just going to say I don't think Yakuza 6 is going to land any higher than number 6.
All right.
Yeah, if it even ranks.
Before you read
if at all, no higher than 6.
The next part of this story, I read it and then explain to me why this is here. Why is this?
From the same article, the best-selling hardware platform for March 2018 was PlayStation 4, but the best-selling console for March
Read it. Keep reading.
For March was the Nintendo Switch 32 gig with neon red blue Joy-Con bundle.
I got it. I got you.
I know what it is, but it's like,
there's one individual unit, like one SKU that sold the best at anything.
I know
but
that.
The PS4 sold more units overall, but there's also 3 different versions of the PS4, so that's why.
I know, but it's like you guys.
It's funny how they're just trying to give Nintendo some extra credit. That's what they're trying to do.
I'm like, really? Are you guys that desperate to
I mean,
put
that's
Nintendo
good for
in there?
Nintendo that they're still selling Switches.
That's interesting. Yeah, that the red
that's
blue's
funny.
doing better than
Funny
the black.
the way that they.
I mean, it looks better in my opinion. That's what the one that I
wanted it. They just didn't have it when I got it. That's why I had to get it.
I wish they just had a unified color. If they had a unified blue, or
I
unified
wanted
red,
a blues. Exactly.
What are you gonna do?
Yep.
But go PS4. Next up, from IGN by Shabana Arif. Sony's fiscal results from the last financial year have been released, and the company has confirmed that its worldwide shipment of PlayStation 4 consoles have reached 79 million for the upcoming fiscal year. Sony forecasts 16 million PS4 hardware sales, predicting a decrease of 3 million units from last year. Ooh, that
happens.
That might mean something in the
cycle.
sense of they don't have any big game plans for the rest of this year.
So it's just the cycle of the PS4, man. Like,
it's
after a while, it's gonna keep going down.
Dude, there's no way. The amount that it was selling was meteoric. It's got to slow down a little bit at some point.
Exactly,
and that's still not anything to scoff at. Like, 16 million. Only 16 million.
Okay, so it's around 79 right now, right? 79 million.
That's shipped.
I could see it. Purchased. Yeah, I know it. Let's just say it's around there. You guys think that it's gonna pass the PS3 sales this year? Because I think it is.
What was PS3?
80.
It's like 85, 87, something like that.
Around 87, I think.
83.8.
I think it was.
Like this year,
it's gonna pass it this year.
Oh yeah, why not? Yeah, by the projection, yeah, well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna blow past it. Do we think this catches PS2 ever? Now that we're starting to get towards the questions of when's the PS5 coming out, do you think this ever hits? I think that it's not going to because
PS2
of
for reference
PS5
is 150 million.
Yeah, I don't think it is just because
55.
Because the PS2 had a long cycle, dude. I mean, they kept.
That's what I'm saying. The PS5 is going to come out and stop this.
Towards the end of that cycle, they were selling a bunch still in Brazil. Like
that's true.
every time, like every year, it was Brazil the one that was buying them
because it was the cheapest
and it was
DVD
pretty much
player.
for FIFA. Yeah, exactly.
Well, even in
FIFA,
America,
FIFA and
PS2 had God of War 2 in 2007.
Yeah,
after the PS3 launched, right?
After the PS3 launched.
Yep.
So to think, that longevity is like 7 years. PS2 came out in 2000. PS4 came out in 2013. 7 years, that'd be 2020.
I just don't think it's sustainable.
I don't think the PS4 can hit 150 by 2020.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think there's enough time left for it to hit it.
Is it gonna hit 100?
Yeah,
that's I think more attainable, right?
Yes, because of the people that aren't gonna adopt a PS5 yet. So it's still gonna sell units after the PS5.
Yeah, obviously.
So yeah, I think it'll hit.
And they're gonna keep production after the PS5 comes out, probably for maybe 2-3 years.
Well, I mean, it's almost at 80 million now. You add in the projected 16. You're at what, 85?
Close to 100.
No, 95. So yeah,
100.
I think it'll hit 100 easily hit 100. But I think it's going to slow down after that.
Obviously.
And talking software, that is way more positive, with an increase of sales of 18% year on year, as well as an increase in PlayStation Plus subscribers.
That makes sense.
Basically, the market is saturated, and the people that bought it are now spending their money in the console.
No, it's not even that. It's easy. That they're the actual games, the first party games are actually coming out right now, so it obviously makes sense.
And they are hitting on all cylinders. My goodness. Oh my God.
Someone had a tweet where it's like, is God of War God of War worth it to good enough to warrant a PS4 purchase? And then it's like, is God of War? This system has so many games that it's not
you
a
got
one game
Bloodborne,
system
Horizon,
anymore.
fucking Spider-Man's coming out. Like, what are you talking about?
Next up, Square Enix has revealed the special editions for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as well as the season pass details and a pre-order bonus. They also released a CG trailer, or not CG, pre-rendered. The whole game is CG. A pre-rendered trailer, and people got to play a lot of previews, or like demos. You
guys saw the trailer before you get into it?
I did.
I saw the
beginning of the trailer gave me vibes of Predator.
Yeah,
right. I was like,
woods.
It was great.
Stealthy.
And she was going, safety kills. It was great. I was like, yep, I'm in.
A bottle opener styled after Lara's now iconic climbing axe. Might have to get that. Just kidding.
And flashlight.
I gotta beat Rise before I even get invested in getting hyped for this game.
Yeah, I don't like pre-rendered trailers like this. I would have, in a world, I was telling you guys, in a world where we have God of War, where God of War was first announced and it was in-game, it would start off, you thought it was a trailer, but then it was literally...
You gotta hype people up.
The difference is, though, you know that game was revealed at E3, where all the most diehard Sony fans were watching it. This game has to appeal to every single person across the universe.
Yeah.
Like, the people that made this trailer know you are going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to still stick around when they do show a gameplay trailer. Whereas other people, they're just like, oh, this looks dope, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple things about this. They announced the season pass and all the stuff. They announced if you pre-order the game, you get it 48 hours earlier. So it's 3 days earlier. But, but it's only for the...
digital.
Digital Deluxe and the Ultimate Edition, not for the standard.
Yeah.
Which is like,
typical.
what?
They did that. Microsoft did that for Gears and Forza. You had to buy one of the higher versions to get it early.
I'm like,
and
come on,
the show did that too. What are you talking about? Everyone's doing that.
No, the show did it for all the versions, not just
versions,
the higher ones.
Like, EA does it. EA does it with.
Yeah, I know, but if you went to the, hopefully, if you just go to the store, they're available, and you just could buy the regular version.
I'm not buying this game at launch anyways because I got to beat Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I mean, I think also Spider-Man's coming out like a week before, right?
Or I'll probably buy this instead of Spider-Man.
Well, you're gonna be the only one out of the three of us.
Well, yeah. Probably. Let it be said though.
I like Tomb Raider a lot more.
None of us are saying Tomb Raider Shadow is gonna be a bad game.
I just want to beat the last one before I get this one. Is
100%, yeah, exactly.
I'm sure this is gonna be great.
Maybe I'll beat Rise now that I beat God.
I gotta beat it too. See, the problem I had with when I was trying to beat Rise before is I was trying to platinum it while playing it, and that's like I just need to beat it. Like I just need to give up on the platinum and just try to beat it.
You could go back and platinum later. It's like God of War. They just play it, and then if you want to platinum, just go for the platinum.
Yeah, exactly.
Next. What platform do you have that on, Anthony? Rise?
Both. I'm playing it on PS4.
So you got the VR thing as well, right?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, though, but I should try it.
Just one thing. Next up, the Avengers Infinity War Iron Spider suit has been unveiled for Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, is the real name, on PlayStation 4. As detailed on PlayStation blog, Peter Parker's shiny new gear from the upcoming MCU film is one of the 3 suits. The other one announced is the Spider-Punk suit that is going to be in the Spidey suit pack pre-order bonus.
They still need one more. They're gonna announce it probably a couple weeks before
probably
E3?
2099 Spider-Man, or definitely. I mean,
wonder if they do the Wonder if they do like a what's the white one?
Oh,
that one's ugly as hell, dude.
Not Spider. I know what you're talking about.
You know the one that I want? The Venom one.
I'd be interested if Venom is even in the game.
That's what I'm thinking, like black and white. No, I doubt.
I don't think it is, but the costume. That's what I like. The costume, the black costume.
That's what I was thinking. It was the black and white Venom looking one.
Yep.
Maybe they're gonna do a tie-in to the what's the new animated one? Spider-Verse? What's it called?
Into the Spider-Verse, yeah.
Maybe a tie-in with that.
That looks pretty good too, by the way.
We'll see. We're all still excited for Spider-Man, as we said.
Two of the 3 of us are.
Shout out to the Iron Spider suit. It looked beautiful in Infinity War. Next up,
it was so good.
Yeah. H1Z1 is coming to PlayStation 4 next month, as detailed on PlayStation blog. The open beta for the free-to-play Battle Royale game will start on May 22nd. Players can also sign up for the closed beta right now. There will be a heavier emphasis on action, featuring more vehicles, guns, weapons, and faster matches. So we were a little confused about this in the group,
After what? Since 5 years? When it got announced for the PS4? It was going to come out? Right?
Yeah, I
could have sworn it was DayZ, but I just get those two games
confused. It's this one because Sony owned it at the time. It was part of Sony Entertainment.
They're all fucking mods of
Arma.
Was
it this one or was another one?
It's this one. It's this one.
Okay.
I checked when we were talking about it.
Good stuff.
Another free-to-play Battle Royale game.
I mean, it's one of the original ones if you want to think about it that way. My question is, it's only coming for the PlayStation, right?
Yeah,
so it's
only
exclusive
PS4.
for PlayStation.
So right now, it's only announced for PlayStation 4.
Huh.
The
I
Wikipedia
wonder.
says Xbox TBA, so I don't think that's out of the question though. I don't think it's live.
Yeah,
could see
it's
it
just
in-
only announced for PlayStation right now. Could be like Marvel Heroes Omega, where it was like out on PS4 first, and then like 6 months later came out to Xbox, and then 6 months
I'm
later.
gonna try it out. I am sure Anthony is probably gonna try it out too.
Yeah, I'll try it too.
Jeffrey, you'll probably try it out too, right?
Maybe.
I mean,
yeah,
it's free.
If
It's like
not like Ark, where like you download Ark on the Xbox and like you try playing and it's still very janky and stuff. Like whereas even
That
these
game
other
was
busted access
busted.
games like PUBG and Fortnite,
PUBG is
simple
just
menus.
bad, in my
No,
opinion,
no,
on
but
the Xbox.
Still though, it's like it's simple UI, you know, whereas
Okay.
and like simple controls. Where I felt Ark was a lot more like harder to learn. Like there was a
Yeah, the curve was harder. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at this article from 2015 about Sony's H1Z1 plagued by technical issues at launch. So yeah, well, this really does date
Yeah,
back.
it's when it came out on the PC.
All right, cool. Yeah, I guess we'll be checking that out when it comes out. Next up, in more Black Ops 4 rumor news. So it seems like we were wrong on that.
We're not wrong. No. I had a problem when you tweeted about it.
Just get to the story. Just get to the story.
Didn't the Overwatch guy say that was wrong? That he made that up? Is that what he said?
No, he said he lied on some stuff. He didn't specify on what.
Oh.
But you had actual guys that work in the industry that confirmed all that stuff.
Well, no, Schreier only confirmed the campaign stuff.
I'm not saying him. I'm saying Charlie Intel and stuff like that.
Schreier's the only one I trust.
Well, Charlie Intel actually reports on a lot of rumors. Yeah,
Yeah, I know it's rumors. We're not gonna know if it's true or not until later. I mean,
but
after like
not
a year or so.
rumor, because coming from the Treyarch account themselves, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 may see the return of the Pick-10 multiplayer system. The official Treyarch Twitter account teased this mode.
That's what it is.
While responding to a tweet which said, "In Treyarch we trust," and they responded with a photo hinting at the Pick-10 system. It was like a picture of like 10.
I think it said we give this tweet a 10 out of 10 or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
something
pretty
like
much
that.
like the thing that says on the top right of your creative class, and like it says how many guns you could put. And we'll hear more details about this on May 17th. So it's coming soon.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. Can't wait.
Did Black Ops 2 have 10 or was it 12 or something?
I think it was 10.
And Black Ops 3 also had 10?
Yeah, it was.
I feel like one of them changed it to.
I don't remember
12.
for Black Ops 3. For 2, it definitely did.
The Pick 12 was Ghost.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
It was
right.
Pick 13, I think, and not 10, 12. Yeah, it was 13.
Because I think they added more attachments. I think that's why they added a couple more slots.
But yeah, that's all the
I could be
news for the week. Slow week. We're coming to E3 soon. We got about a month. So this is a month where usually there's a bunch of leaks, if you recall, which kind of give us more idea for our E3 predictions, which we'll probably do before.
Oh,
E3.
and for those listeners that didn't get a chance to listen to this past week's cocktail hour, Jeffrey is actually going to be attending E3 this year. So
I will be at E3.
He's going to be on site reporting for PS Best Friends.
Yeah, if you see him, just give him a hug. He loves it.
Yeah, if you're going to be at E3, if you're a West Coast listener, you're going to be at E3 with like a public pass, or even if you have your own thing and you're a press pass, let me know. And we'll definitely high five, take a picture for the website, as they used to say. But it is not time for that because it is I always fuck this up. I always think it's a time thing for the second one. But here is not a list of games you'll find at E3 because here are a list of games coming to every possible PlayStation platform as read by your friends for the week of May 1st, 2018.
Nice save.
Good save. First up, City of Brass, PS4 digital, out 5.4. Dayland, PS4 digital, out 5.3. Guns of Icarus Alliance, PS4 edition, PS4 digital. Hex Tunnel Touch, PS4 digital. That's funny, a game with a touch in the title, not on iPhone.
This looks like it was made in. I can't with this. The cover art is terrible.
Not Word, MS Paint. Hive Altanium Wars, PS4 digital. Killing Floor Incursion, PSVR digital.
Forgot this was coming.
From Tripwire Interactive, makers of Killing Floor 2, comes a story-driven adventure made specifically for VR. Explore this detailed and immersive world while fighting for your life with pistols, shotguns, axes, and even dismembered enemy limbs. So this has been on Oculus actually for a while now. So if you want to check out previews before picking this up this week, go check out reviews for the Oculus version. I imagine... excuse me, I got a burp in there. I imagine it's going to be more or less the same.
Is it co-op or is it single player? I know it says story driven, but I don't know if it's co-op or not. Because if it's co-op, we should all get it.
You see, I don't know. That's a good question. There's not many Bravo team, I guess, online co-op shooting. Farpoint as well. Pirate Flight, PSVR digital. Super Mega Baseball 2, PS4 digital. And that's it. Were there ever weeks where back in the day that like the drop just had nothing, or there was always a drop?
I mean, that's gonna happen in a couple weeks.
No, I'm saying
two things are going to be on it, like during E3.
No, nowadays though, no matter what, like there'll always be some weird iOS or Steam Greenlight port. But I'm saying
gonna keep happening.
And then Janelle Monáe has a new album. The Avengers: Infinity War soundtrack is out.
Alan Silvestri,
watch Game Night.
Pretty good soundtrack. Alan Silvestri got to flex his muscles in this movie. It's not the same old. A lot of other good stuff.
Talking about
movie. Check it out.
The Avengers soundtrack
for Avengers.
Oh.
And if you have
the NBA playoffs continue.
You have the NBA playoffs.
Playoffs. Oh, that reminds me.
I think LeBron James is actually about to close out the series against the Pacers.
Fun.
Okay, I'm not gonna check them.
They were up by like 2. Okay, so now it is time for game time. So because this is the big 5-0, the episode 50, we're gonna actually do a special edition of game time, where each of us is gonna do a round as the person choosing the game. So, who wants to go first? Does it matter?
I'll go first. I'll go first as the game master.
All right. So if you don't know the rules of a video game, 20 questions. It's 20 questions. It's
19 questions.
Someone chooses a thing, and then the people playing have 20 yes or no questions to guess what that game is. They need to be. So we need to ask by the 20th question. So it's not ask 20 questions and then guess the game. And also, if we guess the game incorrectly before the 20th question, we don't get to use the remaining questions. Also, shout out to GameScoop at IGN for giving me the idea of bringing this game to our podcast. Check out GameScoop; it's pretty dope. So, all right, Miguel, how do you want to start this? Do you want to start by the standard? Did this game come out before the PS4 launched?
Jeffrey,
did it come out before the PS4 launched? It came out. Yes, it did. It came out before the PS4 was launched.
So let's ask the second OG question. Is it a PS3 360
Wii game?
Game?
Was it on the PS3 360 Wii generation?
Did it came out on the PS3 360 generation Wii? Did we consider Wii on that generation or both of them? Because I know it's
the Wii U is kind of like in between generations, but I really hope you wouldn't pick a Wii U game anyways.
Okay, what I'm gonna say, this is a little.
It's a yes or no question, bro. I mean, I can't.
I know, but the way we were phrasing it, it's good, guys. It did not come out on those systems.
It did not launch on them, or it wasn't on them at all.
That's another question that you're asking there.
No, I'm clarifying.
No, that's another question.
No, that's actually
it did not come out on those.
So no,
systems.
it's a no.
It was not released. It was not released.
So it was not on the 360, the PS3.
He said no. He said no. Did it launch on the PS?
What if it's a Vita game? What if it's a Vita game? Because he's not saying that time period. He's saying those consoles.
Is it a handheld?
Yes.
Did it came out to a handheld? There you
Three
go.
questions.
Bazinga.
3 questions.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I never want to say that word again.
Did it came out for the PSP?
No, let's do Vita.
The Vita? I think it's a PSP.
Was
the Vita?
Is that the question?
Yeah, for the Vita.
Was it a game on the PS Vita?
Yes.
If he picked the same game that I was gonna use, I'm gonna fucking flip out.
Finally, we got a Vita game up in the mix. We've been doing too many PS3
I gotta
titles.
change my game now because I picked a Vita game too.
Okay.
Nah, keep it. It's
Well, now you know it's a Vita game.
Oh.
Oh, why did you say that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna pick one. All right.
Oh my
4
God,
questions
dude.
in. We got Vita game.
Vita game. Who's better at Vita memory?
You are.
Me,
I mean, are you kidding me?
But he knows these fucked up games that I don't know on Vita. That's the thing.
I'm
here,
nice.
wait.
I'm nice.
Here.
My mind went to the one I was gonna use, which was Danganronpa.
Is it a
Which is what? I'm interested.
Danganronpa. I'm not asking the game. I'm saying that's what my mind went to.
Is the game a First party game.
Yes.
Okay.
So not Danganronpa.
Wait, so that was the... Yeah.
That was the fifth?
That was the
Question
fifth
5.
question. Yeah. Yes, every time I
Okay,
hit
so
equals,
we
it's a
got
question.
Uncharted, Golden Abyss.
Is it
Unit 13.
made by Uncharted? By
Made
Uncharted, by Naughty Dog.
No, it wasn't Naughty Dog. It wasn't Naughty Dog. It was Bend.
What's that?
Question.
It was Bend, not Naughty Dog.
Okay, was it made by Ben? Sony Ben, right?
No.
Okay, it wasn't made by Zipper.
Okay.
Oh, that was a question? Was it made by
Was
Zipper?
it made by Zipper
Yeah.
Interactive?
It was not made by Zipper. No.
So not Unit 13.
Okay, let's slow down.
What's
All right.
okay? Do we want to narrow it? There's not really there's 2 first-person shooters. There's first-party first-person shooters. There's Killzone and there's Resistance. Was it a first-person shooter?
No.
Okay,
That narrows those 2 out then. What was the other one I said?
Was that fucking game?
Little Big Planet?
No, the game that came out later for the PS4. They didn't sell that well on it. It was like
Gravity Rush.
No, not that one.
Could be Gravity Rush though.
It could be, but I'm thinking of It was like you had to like do
How many questions we have?
Fuck, what was that
8.
game name, dude?
We got a lot of questions left. We got a lot of questions.
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Now, should we clarify this was a true Vita game, not like a PSP game that was on Vita?
Yeah.
This is a true Vita game, not a PSP game.
This is a true Vita game.
I feel like that's kind of a wasted question, but I just wanted to make sure.
Question for you:
We have 'em.
the game came out? Did the game got re-released in another console or another system?
No.
So
okay,
not
that
Gravity
clears
Rush.
that out then. All right. Oh, okay.
Let's see. The show was on there for a little while. PlayStation All Stars, but that was on another console.
Okay, let's see.
Do we want to see if it was like a collection? It could be like the God of War collection.
But that came out to a different.
Well, we said did it
console.
come out afterwards, not before. Let's not use that question yet, though, because that's probably not that.
Okay.
And doing a collection is kind of bullshit. I already did that to you guys, and you guys weren't happy with that. So
Okay.
The orange
Was
box
it-
on Vita.
yeah.
Was the game well received? That we could ask, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna
I
say
mean,
yes, but
I don't know if I want. I think that's kind of a waste of question. All the Vita first
If
party
you
games
want to specify
were
a Metacritic, I'll tell you if it's above or low. I'll tell you.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do
Nah,
that because
that's
all
not
the
gonna
Vita
help
games
me.
were generally the same reception wise,
okay. I'm thinking of the
Bad.
big,
except
the big
for
games.
Resistance, but that's not it. So, well,
The one that I was thinking it was Terra
eliminate?
Away, but that came into
that
the
came
PS4
out,
or the
yeah.
PS3 or something.
So you actually killed off Gravity Rush and Tearaway with that
Yeah.
question. So that's good because I was thinking Gravity Rush. Do we want to eliminate Little Big Planet?
I mean that.
How many questions we have?
10 asked.
I mean we can, but I think isn't that the same version as the first one?
It's its
Or
own
it's
version.
different?
It's Little Big Planet Vita was the name.
I mean, yeah, we could do that then.
Do you play as a character made out of sack material?
A 9.
So not Little Big Planet.
So
11 questions asked.
So it's not Uncharted Golden Abyss. Could it be like Wipeout? Or like Mod Nation Racers?
but Mod Racer,
we wanna do- is
whatever,
this a
that
racing
came out?
game?
That came out for the PS3 or something, I think. Or the
But it was
PS4.
its own version though. It's like all those games were Vita versions
Oh,
of those games.
this sucks then.
Do we want to say is it a racing game?
Oh, he said it was in a first person. God damn it! I was thinking of the Black Ops fucking declassified shit.
But that's not. I mean, technically it's an exclusive, but it's not first party.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to say racing games because that'll narrow down Mod Nation Racers and Wipeout?
The hacking fucking game.
Oh, Soul Sacrifice.
That, but I'm thinking of Severed.
That came
out
to
different-
other consoles though. It went to iPhone.
Okay. Which one's the one that you asked?
Soul Sacrifice.
Didn't that came out for?
We want to ask:
the
is this
PS4?
a Soul Sacrifice?
Question.
I don't think Soul Sacrifice did.
Okay, that's
Is
the
this game an RPG?
No.
So not Soul
Damn
Sacrifice.
it, dude.
Is this game a racing game?
No. 13
So
questions.
not Wipeout, not Monday.
Could it be one of the Danganronpa whatever games?
Danganronpa games? That's not first party.
Oh, okay.
That's Spike Chunsoft, I think. NIS and Spike Chunsoft.
I can't think of. We like clear all the. Dude,
There's got to be like an obvious one that I'm just not thinking of.
Could it be one of the Wipeouts?
No, because those are racing games.
And he said no, right?
Yeah, no racing games. Damn.
Dude, are you?
I'm
gonna
be mad at myself when if we don't get this.
You guys both had a Vita, right?
I didn't play too much of it, so. But yeah, I did.
When did you guys get it?
I had one at launch, and then I bought a new one 2 years ago, and then I bought my newest one last year.
And Miguel, when did you get your first one?
Like a year or two after the thing came out.
Okay.
But I didn't play much, man. I had like the free games.
Okay. 13 questions asked. Can I get a question? Shoot out anything. Give me something.
Let's think of all the big
first
guns.
party. You guys got it's on a Vita. It's a core Vita title. It's pure, only on the Vita. Premier experience.
Doesn't he like fucking Sound Shapes? Could it be Sound Shapes?
But that came out to the PS4. I played it on the PS4.
Could be digital. Could be physical. But it's on the Vita.
Was that the same game though, or was it just a?
I think it was the same game.
Need a queue. Yeah, you still have 7 questions left. You got time. You got queues to burn.
I know, but I don't want to start burning them willy nilly. I mean, we do got to move it along though.
Yeah, questions to burn. Burn them. Burn them, son.
What? So it's not an RPG. Is this a third-person game?
I think it would be
His hesitance is a hint
in
itself.
Side scroller, maybe.
Would he really pick like? Oh, hold on. So you said was it a first-party game, right? Not an exclusive.
I mean, you guys got the fact that it's an exclusive by asking several. Yes, is it on the Vita?
No, but I thought he asked was it a first-party game?
I asked it was a first-party game.
First party, yeah. And
Okay, I want to make sure it's not like Arkham City Blackgate or whatever that was.
Yeah, it's 100% first party. I'm reading the publisher right now on the Wikipedia page, and it's Sony Computer Entertainment. Need a question?
Are you kidding me?
So what was the answer to the third-person question?
Oh, yeah, that was the question?
Yeah.
It's... sometimes. It's a mix.
Sometimes.
I'm going to give you...
I guess I'll
Metal Gear Solid?
That's 14 questions in.
But don't you shoot on that? Well, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it's first person and third person.
How can we narrow
sometimes third person? What the fuck does that mean? Did he? Persona 4 Golden's not first party. If he picked that, he's wrong. Fuck.
Oh fuck! Did you guys just see that?
What?
Nothing. But yeah, no, it's definitely sometimes first, sometimes third. Question. Need a question.
Hold on, it's sometimes first? You said no to first person.
You said first person shooter.
Yeah, that's what we asked. All right, true.
It's not. It's no. That's. It's not a first person shooter, and it's sometimes changes camera angle. I mean,
I feel like that should be a dead giveaway to me, and I just can't think of what the fuck it could be.
The camera angle switches up around.
Huh. Could it be one of those games that you blast stuff like you got the little plane?
It's not Resogun, right?
Like something
no, because that's on
like
PS4.
That.
Were there any
Stardust games on that?
There was Stardust. I
don't remember.
Super Stardust
Ultra Delta. Alpha?
Super Stardust Delta, I think it was.
Okay.
But he's saying it switches perspectives, though. That doesn't sound like it fits that mold.
Need a question.
Does this game keep track of a score?
Yeah, there's a ranking systems for levels. That's for sure.
It said
15
top
questions
down.
asked.
Is the main mode? Is that a good question?
It's
like
not
top down?
Unit 13. This sounds exactly like Unit 13.
But it's a shooter, so. Dude, I'm like.
Just burn questions.
I got
Burn
nothing.
questions. I'm telling you, go for it. We're running out.
Well, let's think.
Is
Let's
it
think
a
of Sony developers. Sony developers. Let's go through that. So Media Molecule didn't do anything on Vita because it was the other studio that did Little Big Planet Vita.
You could lose one match and you'll win again in a second. You gotta. It could be 2-1
I
today.
can't stomach not winning a Vita game trivia. This is probably going to be like the one first party game I didn't fucking play. How much you want to bet?
Let's go. 10.
Is this a collection?
9, 8.
Relax.
Is this a collection?
Is it a collection? You want to of what? Elaborate.
Is it a collection of
games?
All right. Yeah, you sure you don't want to specify?
Is it a? I don't know what you're saying. Like,
yes, it is a collection of games.
Okay.
16 questions asked.
Hold on. What do you mean by specify? Is it a collection of old games? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, you didn't specify. You want to ask another question?
How many questions we have?
16 questions asked.
Is it a collection of old games?
No.
So it's not God of War collection, not Jack and Daxter collection.
17 questions asked.
I wonder if it's the Nonary games.
He said collection.
I wonder
of games,
if it's the
right? So
Nonary
yes.
games. Is this a predominantly text-based game?
No. 18 questions asked.
Fuck,
I'm telling you, man.
that's not the
our
Nonary.
listeners
That's not
are
first party anyways.
disappointed
I'm
in
so
both
stupid.
you guys. Our listeners
I
are
didn't play
disappointed.
much of the beta, so I mean,
It's a collection, but it's not old games.
it's probably something that Anthony played already. And
Hicks is yelling at his phone right now.
Is this like a tower defense game or something stupid like that?
Is that a question?
No. Fuck. What could this be?
Let's go. 10,
See, I know all the
9.
Japanese games. I don't like.
8. Burst out anything. Could talk about the developer, the style of the game.
was this a
Japanese style game?
Japanese. What was the question?
Like, is this what very Eastern influenced? Like Japanese influenced?
No. 19 questions asked.
All right, so we got to think. We got to think American games.
So
American games. It's not. It's not Uncharted. It's not Killzone.
Did,
It's not
any,
Yeah, this is the last question, right? Oh, you have a
yeah,
question
we
and
gotta
then a game?
answer.
Or this
Question
is the
and
game?
then
No,
answer game.
this is
Question
the
and then answer
game.
game.
Okay.
Can it be one of the Ninja Gaiden?
It could be that. It could. Does
I don't know if
You
that's.
guys aren't even thinking right now. You guys just aren't thinking.
does the Assassin's Creed Liberty game change perspectives?
But that's not for published
You guys
by.
aren't even thinking.
Fuck. Yeah, it's not.
I need one more question. Just shoot it
All right,
out.
so
and
shut
then
the
go
fuck up
from
and let's think for a minute. Jesus Christ, I don't do this to you.
We have 2 more games.
It's a special, bro.
Sony first party.
It's special. Fair enough. Fair. This is you guys for the 50th anniversary. We proved.
Could it be the
Anthony's-
Ninja Gaiden? What was it? Sigma or something like that?
I'm just thinking of games, dude. I'm out. I'm like, I have no clue. Like, I have no clue whatsoever.
Yeah.
You
If
guys
I
are
had
missing,
more
like,
time.
You guys are missing like questions that like we normally ask. That would have totally helped you
It's
out.
because we got the console so early. We were so confident we would
Yeah.
get it so early, so we started burning stupid questions.
Yeah, you got to ask.
Are
like,
there
the
any
purple
games that
questions.
use like the touch control? Oh, is this Little Deviants? This isn't the question. This is me asking Miguel. Is it Little Deviants?
I don't even know that. And I don't remember.
Was this a
game,
plus game?
Most likely,
Is that the question? Because now I got to quickly look.
I guess.
He would know if it was Little Deviants because that was a plus game.
Okay.
Was it?
So it's not.
What's the subreddit?
No, that's not. Who published Pixel Junk, the games? Was it
Sony? I think so, but also
I
Little
played a
Deviants
lot
kind
of
of fits
that.
that mold too because it's a bunch of games in one.
So I remember playing a lot of that. That was decent.
The plus question, by the way, I just want to check, like to double.
Oh yeah, because
I have a feeling it's a Little Deviants, because that's kind of it's a collection of games. It's sometimes first, sometimes third. It's made by Sony, first party.
Okay, cool.
So what is it?
Yeah, the plus question is the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was plus. 20 questions asked. I need a game.
I don't know what else
want
it
to
could
ask
be.
for that?
Is it
Ask
Little
for it,
Deviants?
'cause I don't know.
Ding, ding, ding on the final game. Little
There
Deviants.
you go, my man.
Little Deviants. I feel like
Pulls
normal
through.
20 questions, though, the 20th question has to be the game. But
I'm gonna ask.
That was the 20th question.
That was the 21st question, Little Deviants.
I said
No, it wasn't.
20 was the.
What's it called? Was the
Oh,
PlayStation
you
Plus
messed
was
that one up because
Yeah.
it has to be the 20. You messed that one up. So
I
we're still got
wasn't
it.
sure if we were doing the 21st question, but
No, I
20.
thought
It's
we were
always
at
the
19.
20,
I thought the plus game question was the 19th question.
no, that was the 20th question.
All right, well,
Oh,
we
you
got
messed up,
You need to
but-
keep better track then. That's your fault. Because I thought that was the 19th question.
Little Deviants.
Listen to the tape. Little Deviants. Yes, Little Deviants, a
let
game
me-
made by Big Studios, came out on the launch of the PS Vita, was a bundle title with the PlayStation Vita First Edition bundle that I had. I never played it more than 20 minutes. It has
I downloaded it when it was
50
plus and deleted it.
57
bad.
on Metacritic.
Wow, okay.
They shut down Big Studios after, but yeah, wow. Because all you had to do was ask, like, when did it come out? Late Vita cycle, early Vita cycle, and if you got launch title, you would have gotten it.
I never played that, so I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
I'm
there
glad
you go.
I'm glad I got it though. Whether you want to say I asked
yeah.
too many questions or not, at least I got the game.
Fair enough. I would give it to you because I feel that if I did say this is your last question, you would have guessed Little Deviants anyways, because by that 19th question it was already in your head, so I'll allow it. But
Thank
still,
you. Let's let Miguel go
score.
as you and I go for Miguel's game first because I need to look up a game because
Miguel,
I
what
was
do you
gonna
got?
use
Let's do this.
Danganronpa,
Let's go.
I thought he had it. Or you said, oh yeah, because he said it was a beta.
He's gonna do a Vita game.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Start
You
asking
have a game?
questions then. I got a game.
Classic.
Did it
first
come
question.
out before the PlayStation 4 was launched?
No.
Came out after the PS4. Is this a PlayStation 4 exclusive game?
Okay, wait.
Oh,
I'm
what?
sorry.
Okay.
It
It came out
didn't.
before the PlayStation 4 launched.
It did come out before the PlayStation 4.
It's not on the PS4.
It's not on the PS4. Okay.
I
error.
keep getting those.
So it's not
It's-
on
it's
the
ex-
PS4.
It's not. It's
not.
not.
It's
It
not
didn't
in
came
the
out on the
PS4 era. It came
Yeah,
out
no,
later.
no, no.
But that's not specifying
Keep
did it come out before because it could be an Xbox
He's
One
no.
game
He's
that way.
he's saying no to the question.
Yeah, it's
that we
not
asked.
on.
It's the
Yeah,
question
no,
was-
no. It's
So
not.
the answer
I
is no.
keep.
Okay.
I always mess that one up.
Yeah, it's poorly
I
worded.
like I need. Yeah.
Okay. Is it a? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's gonna go console game. Is it PS3, Xbox, Wii
No.
generation? It's not on that generation.
No.
Is it in the PS2, Xbox, GameCube generation?
Yes.
Nice, that's what I thought. Is it a? How many questions you keeping track?
That's 3.
Is this?
This is gonna be the 4th.
All right, so let's slow down now. Let's slow down. So is on that generation.
Wait,
do you
why? What
wanna
I
narrow
asked?
down-
I asked before PS4.
You said the PS4, PS3, and then the PS2.
PS2. Yes, correct.
So do we want to narrow down console itself?
I was
like
gonna
it
ask an
is-
exclusivity question.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was this game multi-platform?
Um,
Or do we want to
Yeah.
specify? Yeah, because if we ask it, was it?
was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a PS2 exclusive?
Let me verify just to make
Wait,
sure.
hold on. Let's
according
clarify
to
that because
this.
every PS2 game has already come out on other consoles. At the time,
Was it a launch
time-
PS2 exclusive?
Yeah, like straight up, yeah. Because literally, yeah, if it's God of War, yeah, Ratchet, everything are on PS3.
Was it a launch PS2 exclusive?
When did the PS2 launch?
2000?
Not 2000. So no. The question was it a launch game, right?
Was it
No.
launch?
Did it
Like
launch on the PlayStation 2
Oh,
exclusively?
okay.
yeah, like when this game
Because you
came out,
worded
it
it
was only on the
differently.
PS2.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so it's PS2
So it's
exclusive.
Do we want to narrow down first party?
I was going to think first party. Is this a first party published game?
No.
Okay.
5 questions
Interesting. I'm fucked here. I hope, Anthony, you know, because I do not know PS2 at all. This is
So
not
it
my
could be.
wheelhouse.
It could be. So the Team Eco games, those were first party, or is that second party?
That's first party.
Okay. So we could look at technically GTA Vice City launched
No, but first
exclusively.
party. First party. You said yes to first
No,
party,
I said
right?
no. I said no.
no to
Okay, my bad.
So it could be GTA 3 or Vice City, because I don't think those came out for.
They were.
I think they might have come out for
yes.
Xbox, but they didn't launch.
Later.
Launch yet. Did this game ever show up on any other consoles?
Here, let me verify just to make sure.
Okay. Hold on.
Think it's
hold on.
Let
me reword. Did this game ever show up on any other consoles in the console generation that it came out in? So did it show up? Did it ever show up on Xbox or Wii or Xbox or GameCube?
I checked in 2 pages, and the answer is no.
Okay, so
it's not GTA.
It was only on the PS2.
For its cycle.
Yeah.
So it can't be GTA. I wonder if there's any Ninja Gaiden games. Did those ever go to Xbox? I think they might have.
Oh, that was your 6. So you're okay.
We could think like
SOCOM.
Yes, Japanese. I think he's gonna say no. You want to confirm then? Is it American developed?
Is this an RPG? You want to do that?
I don't think Miguel's gonna bring an RPG to the table.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy were huge back then. But that's a good point. I'm thinking SOCOM. Do you want to do? Is this a third-person shooter?
Is that a question?
No, it's not first party.
SOCOM. Oh, it's not first party. You're right.
Damn it!
So it's not SOCOM.
Should have moved faster on that one.
It's not.
Come on, 7 question.
Black, a Rockstar game. Not all.
That was
Rockstar
on Xbox. That was on Xbox.
Black was. God Hand.
That's the one with the bullet.
Xbox?
That's the one with the bullets on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Xbox.
Was
the SmackDown games were only on Xbox? I mean PlayStation.
They're really?
Yep. That was THQ and it was only on PlayStation.
You want to ask? Was it a sports game?
Yeah, is it a sports game?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
So SmackDown is in play. NFL and NBA Street and NFL Street did go to GameCube. So it could be either the show, if it was the show around back then?
Hold on. I know it. Oh my god. PlayStation actually had this an exclusive NBA series for a minute. Do you remember this?
Was this Jam? NBA Jam?
No, it wasn't Jam. Oh my god. Why do I? It was like. Oh god, his smile maybe. Is it a basketball game?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Is this a wrestling game?
It's so good because he was like so.
Is this a wrestling game?
Is it a wrestling?
What's the question?
Is it a wrestling game?
Is it a?
So that's your 9th question.
All right.
That's the one that you want to go with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice hot. There you go.
So we got to narrow it down.
Don't Howie Mandel.
I'm pretty sure if you picked a non WWE/WWF game, like if you picked like some obscure, what was that game with the ICP in it? It was like backyard like hardcore wrestling or something like that.
There's a backyard wrestling game. That's great. I don't know.
There was like multiple of those.
I could help you.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson appear in this game?
Does The Rock appear in this game?
Yes.
A rock. A single rock.
I'm double checking just because I should actually hold up.
We could.
So I'm assuming it's a WWE game then.
It's a wrestling PS2 exclusive game.
Pretty much what I'm asking is it a WWE/WWF game? That's what I'm asking.
How many of those do you know?
That's what you're asking them?
Yeah,
that's
the Rock
the
in
question. Is it a WWE/WWF game?
Yes.
Because I don't remember when the merger was.
The Rock's in it.
Okay, so we got.
I don't know what that changes, to be honest.
I think so. The first
it changes a lot.
Two?
Actually,
SmackDown and SmackDown Know Your Role, and then Just Bring It, and Here Comes the Pain, and then SmackDown versus Raw, and then SmackDown versus Raw 7. So I think PS1 was SmackDown and SmackDown Know Your Role, and then I think it was Just Bring It, and Here Comes. Was Brock Lesnar on the cover of this game?
Yes.
Is this SmackDown? Here Comes the Pain.
God damn it!
Nice.
I got him. 2 for 2.
Well, Here Comes the Pain. Let's see what that is.
Yeah. I fucking thought you guys were not gonna get it.
Dude, I was good with
I thought you guys gonna go into the Rockstar like games. I'm like, damn it.
Dude, Dude, those were my life back in the day, the SmackDown games.
Yep, same here, dude.
Why did they come to
Xbox?
Xbox? It's so interesting. They're just THQ games.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then GameCube had Day of Reckoning and Day of Reckoning 2, which were also great games.
Yeah, I remember they had a different series on the Xbox. And some different games on the GameCube and different games
GameCube had like WrestleMania. It was like a weird one, but then
so
that
I'm
was
sure.
bad. But then
I'm sure
Day of Reckoning
Xbox
came out.
had
Really
some
good.
games, but I don't know. They were just
all right. So let's go ahead with my game, and then we still got to do the God of War spoiler cast. I forgot about
what the
that.
fuck is Day of Reckoning? Yo, THQ just made a bunch of
Day of Reckoning was
and
so
they were
good,
actually
dude.
better than right now.
I would rather play Day of Reckoning right now.
They
than
were
play
better
NBA,
than what
WWE 2K18.
Exactly. They were a lot better, bro.
Like I'm saying, why did they make specific console exclusive wrestling?
I don't know.
They weren't even exclusive, dude. This is just a title. They were
I don't think it was intentionally exclusive. I think it was just like, hey, we're making a game for PlayStation. All right, come on. Time to move on to my game. So go ahead.
Okay.
I got a new game. You guys can ask questions.
Is it on the PS4? PS4.
No. Did it come out before the PS4 was released?
It came out after the PS4 was released.
Oh, cool. Is it a PS4 console? Is it a PS4 exclusive?
It is not.
It's not.
This is a multi-platform.
Multi-platform game in the PS4. Okay. All right, cool. Modern gaming. I'm liking it.
So it's not a first-party game, questions. You said?
Yeah, okay. get the tally done.
Quick update: the Cavaliers have eliminated the Pacers from NBA playoffs.
Cool.
Okay, I'm out, dude. I'm gonna go cry now.
Wait, what?
So yeah, 2 questions.
Is this a first-party?
No.
Person,
oh, okay.
First-person game.
It's
I'm
not.
sorry. Okay.
It's not a first-person game.
Should we ask if it's a third person? Yeah, third-person game. Fuck it.
Is it a third-person game?
Third-person game.
It is not.
Interesting. Okay. Okay,
so we just clear that out.
Puzzle games and like Super Stardust and those games aren't third person, correct?
Correct. Those are. I would not consider those third. Third person to me is you are looking at your humanoid-looking character.
Okay.
From behind.
So it could be like a side-scrolling game and stuff like that.
Yeah. It could be like an indie game, Celeste. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking probably.
Okay. This is to Miguel. Should I ask? Does it have a retro aesthetic? So
Yeah, we could do that. I was thinking of roguelike, but whatever. Yeah,
okay.
Fine. Go for that.
Does it have a retro aesthetic?
It does.
There we go. Okay. Should we ask if it's a Metroidvania type of game or like a roguelike?
Yeah. Does this game have Metroidvania elements?
It does not. That's 6.
Is it Celeste? Is it a platformer?
It is not.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
Okay, good.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. So
indie,
looks
not indie necessarily, but retro.
Here we should clarify if it just came out, if it's a digital game or retail, just to make it. It's most likely digital, but
no, because there's so many loopholes of like limited run does all the games.
Yeah, that's true.
But hold up. Retro. It's not a Metroidvania.
No.
And it's not a platformer.
No.
So it could be top down.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an RPG? Role playing game. Oh, what the fuck? Not an RPG, not a what else could you do with It's not even a side it's not a side scroller, I said platformer. It could be a side scroller. So it could be it could be like Mercenary Kings.
Is it a side scrolling game?
So when you say side-scrolling game, you're talking like Mario-style side-scrolling, correct?
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Then the answer is no.
Okay.
It
could be top-down. What question we at?
This one, the next one you will ask will be 10.
Is it a top-down? We need to...
It is a top-down game.
Okay,
it could be Titan Souls. It could be...
It could be like...
Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami, the second one.
Or should we ask Miguel? Are there guns in it? You think that's a good one?
Yeah. That's cool.
Anthony, are there guns in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Could be Hotline. Could be Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah. It could be one of the. Oh, he said it's not exclusive. Okay. I was thinking of the fucking. Like Alienations and stuff like that, but it's not exclusive. Okay. Oh, how about that game that has guns? I don't know if it's exclusive to the PS4, but I don't remember. Like people were comparing it like to Destiny when it came out, because the characters look like that. What the fuck was it called?
It was. What do you mean?
What was it called? I bought the fucking game.
I'm gonna give you a hint just because we're running low on time. You're on the wrong track.
Use a top-down retro aesthetic. Top-down retro aesthetic.
And
what's the question that I asked you in your game?
Fuck. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm blanking. Is it a collection? No.
We said it's on the PS4, right?
It is on the PS4, but it is also on other consoles.
Oh, it's multi-platform. Okay.
Could it be Pac-Man? Is it a...
It has guns.
Does it? No. Oh, it has guns?
Yeah, we said he said yes to that question.
Should I ask, is it part of a franchise? Because, or does it even have a sequel?
Not?
If it even has one sequel, Hotline Miami is a franchise. Is it a franchise, Anthony?
It is part of a franchise. That is 12.
Multiple games.
It could be one of those Stardust games, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, the score thing.
Yeah.
Do you,
the score thing. Yeah.
Do you replay levels for higher scores?
You do.
There you go. That's
Resogun came to the Vita, correct or no?
It did. Yes. It was cross-buy, I think, at launch.
That's crazy because they said it fucking
whenever they launched for each respective one.
Did they bring it to the PS3 at a point?
No, I don't think that.
I don't know.
So
I just genuinely don't know. I think it was only
so
PS4.
Funny. That's so funny. All right. Is it?
Remember, it is multi-platform, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't even verse again. But hold on. Who the other guys?
Sorry.
Fuck. The company that does
Stardust.
Come on, you got this. You got this. Come on.
No, Super Stardust is it? The company that does the fucking game that if you have too many goddamn friends it breaks. Housemark.
But that's only on the.
No, but Housemark. Don't they make multi-platform games?
No, it's only on the PlayStation consoles.
I think they used to a long time ago make multi-platform.
I mean, they made Outland or Outlast. Outland.
Yeah, but those type of games are usually only on the.
Yeah. No, that one.
Good question. On to question 13. You got questions to burn.
Okay, we have
not
questions
really.
to burn. Did
not
it come?
Really.
I want to. I'm thinking isolating the year. So maybe, did it come out before 2015 or something? You know, is it a recent game?
Is that really gonna help? Here, we should ask if you control a character or a vehicle. Because it could be a chip game that you're controlling the chip instead of an actual character.
Better. Is it a sci-fi game? Does it have sci-fi elements? Science
I'm gonna give you I genuinely don't know how to classify that. I don't know if you would classify it. I'm gonna say I'm not sure. I'll give you a freebie.
Okay.
It's
odd aesthetic.
I can see an argument for yes and no, so I'm gonna give you a maybe freebie.
Okay. God, the top-down retro game.
I still think we should ask if you're controlling a character or a vehicle.
Okay, yeah, fine. Is it a vehicle or a character are
you controlling the character? Because
are you controlling a character? So you mean like a person?
Like an actual person? Yeah.
A person not in a vehicle, not
no.
manning a vehicle.
The answer is no.
No, so it's most likely like a vehicle.
So that was question 15.
Right,
so I'm thinking
top down. You're probably shooting something.
There's guns.
It's score based. You said you play levels from better score.
It's score based. Yeah. You guys know this too. I want you to get
it. I'm sure I know.
Pac-Man Championship Edition.
You're not shooting stuff. There's no guns in that.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. You said it 3 times already.
I know. Because it's literally it fits everything else besides the shooting.
Can it be Thumper?
No, maybe an arcade archive or some shit.
I wouldn't do that.
Is it? Oh, why not? That's totally. Oh, I guess saying arcade. Should I ask? Is it?
I wouldn't give you a re-release.
Is it a new IP for this generation? You think?
Okay, hold up. He said it's part of a series.
A franchise,
Just letting you
But
know.
you don't know
that.
if it's the first in the franchise or a later
Yeah,
entry
yeah.
in the franchise.
It could have it could have multiple entries.
True.
Did
Could
this,
be one the pixel junk shooter thingies? Because you're controlling a actual.
I'm glad this
vehicle
game turned
there.
out to.
You're
make for a
shooting.
Good question.
yeah, but that was all on
If
PlayStation.
that's part of a series, I
I
don't
don't
know if
think
it's exclusive or.
I don't think there's ever been a Pixel Junk on another console. I think
I
there
believe
was
Pixel
one.
Junk was exclusive. I believe
There
it
is
was.
on the beta, so that could be multi-platform.
I think the PC had one or something.
I'll give you a hint. This game was multi-platform in a large sense. It wasn't just like, for example, it wouldn't just be like PS4 and Vita. It was largely multi. It was on a lot of platforms.
Oh,
I'll give you a
and
hint.
I was thinking of Hellblade, Helldivers. There you go.
or
That Destiny,
Rough
but it's not that. That's not it.
Was this game made by Devolver or published by Devolver?
No.
Damn it!
No, dude, they just we went through this already. God damn it.
What?
Nothing, dude. Whatever. You just burned the question.
Well, there's
on
actually another game that this could be that I kind of almost wish I chose instead, but I'm not going to switch it now.
What's a Devolver game?
No, it's not a Devolver game, but
Oh.
it seems like it would be a Devolver game, but it's not a Devolver game.
It's probably a game that we know.
The actual game.
We're
the
not
other
thinking
game that I was
about it.
thinking of.
Should I ask if it's indie?
that. Feel free. Yeah,
Is this game an indie quote unquote title?
Are you asking, is the developer an indie?
I mean, there's no actual true indies these days, so it's like
Yeah, it's kind of blurred. Well, I would say it has an
Is it an
indie
indie
feel
game?
to it.
Indie
It has an indie
sensibilities?
feel to it.
Okay.
Technically speaking, I don't think it's an indie like self-published game, but it has an indie feel to it.
I would say anything by Devolver, anything by Raw Impact, anything by those guys are all indie. But yes, indie feel. Damn, I'm blanking. Miguel, anything? Has Miguel played this game?
that actually is a good question.
I
He's
don't-
not gonna
I
know,
don't know.
so I mean, we're not gonna answer.
What do we got?
You're at 17 questions. So you have two more, and then you get to ask the game.
I'm
So you know it is score-based. You know it is on multiple consoles. You know it is part of a franchise.
Is this like a defense type of game? Like
Is it a tower defense?
yeah, something like that.
Is
I'm
that your
thinking
question?
of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Why
It
not?
is not tower defense.
Yeah, it's
You have one. You have. Sorry, you're. So that was 18. You have one more question.
one more
and then you gotta guess
question
the
and
game.
then the game. Yeah. We might not get this.
I'm really glad this turned out to be a good game time game. Where do you get this like real fast?
I can't remember how.
Does this game have a lot of story and narrative?
Are you sure that's the last question you want to do?
I mean, Miguel, do you have any other question? Because it's just dead
Do
air at
you
this point.
control a vehicle?
Yeah, we asked that now.
No, we said a
I
character.
fine, go.
It's unclear, so I'll give you a freebie because you're on your last question.
Oh Jesus!
You're on your last
It
question,
doesn't
so
exist.
it's
It
unclear.
just can't. It's unclear. So it's not a game that you're not sure if you're controlling a character. Well, you're not controlling a character.
Oh,
you're not
fucking
controlling.
PS4. Should I ask? Is it a plus game?
It was a multi-platform game. You could ask for it, but is
give
that
it a
really gonna
plus.
help?
It's like Pursuit now.
I could see the game that probably came out for the PC first, and then it got ported to the fucking PS4.
Damn, I was hoping you guys would get this.
Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just ask that
Yeah,
question.
same.
Yeah, did it come out on PC first before PS4?
Nope. It released on multiple platforms at the same time.
Really?
I don't know.
Gotta guess the
I'll
game.
go with my game. Not that game. Enter the Gungeon.
Miguel?
Enter the.
I'll give you
dungeon.
both a guess.
Okay.
Go like Broforce or some shit.
No, you're controlling
Yeah,
a
I
character.
know, I
It's
know.
not
I think
come on,
Broforce
dude.
is exclusive.
I'm thinking. What the fuck is that?
Come on, we got to get to this God of War spoiler cast.
What the fuck? It's the principal game.
Bully?
The Palos or Principal or Talos or Principal?
Talos Principal?
Yeah, why not?
I think that's first person though.
Dude, I don't. That game.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so you guys didn't get the game.
No.
It released in 2014.
Okay.
On November 25th for PC, Mac, Linux, PS3, and PS4, and then on November 26th, a day later, for Xbox 360 and Xbox One on iOS, May 28th, 2015.
Okay, what's the game? Get to the game.
A multi-directional shooter video game developed by Lucid Games and published by Activision under their Sierra Entertainment brand name.
What's the game? I don't care about
Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions.
Oh, I never played those games, so yeah.
That sucks. I came out on PS3? PS4?
Launched on PS4 2014.
Sure. Geometry Wars, damn. Why the fuck I didn't ask twin stick shooter?
That's what you were on the right track with Stardust
games,
and all that, and I was like, keep going down that path, and then
I should have said twin stick. Yeah, fuck that. All right.
Wait,
wow.
what are you controlling in that game?
Not a
it's
shape.
just like a geometrical shape. It's not really a shape.
Oh,
That's why I was like, it's unclear.
Yeah, I never played those games.
It's a sci-fi game though. It's definitely a sci-fi game.
Well, I gave you a freebie on that too.
Wow, that was one hefty 50th anniversary, 50th episode.
Yeah.
And how else but to close out a 50th anniversary episode by talking about the biggest game of the year. Stick around for after the credits, after Billy Bones, our outro music, if you want to hear our God of War spoiler cast, because we're not going to put that in the show proper in case anyone hasn't beaten it yet. But this is the time where we like to close out the show by giving a thank you shout out to all of our Patreon backers backing us at the $2 or more tier. Jeffrey, go ahead with those.
Once again, thank you, Jack Mosseri, Jake Millard, Jack H. Terzi, and Nathaniel Hicks. You guys are the goats. Bye.
Also, please don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating on your podcast app of choice, preferably iTunes. That 5-star rating is going to give us a better chance of being seen on the top podcast charts, which will get more people listening to the show, which will get more people in the Facebook group. And you can join us there at facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends. And you can also join us on our Discord, which is pinned to the top of that group. And talk to us on the regular. We talk about all kinds of stuff, even non-gaming related in there. Just kind of a cool hangout spot. So join us there. And Miguel, where can people find you?
People can find me at PlayStation Network, Dark Angel 1010.
And Jeffrey?
Brawl 96 on PSN, and then Mr. Brawl 96 on PSN, not PSN, on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube.
And you can find me on PSN, the only X188, that is ONE spelled out, and then the number's 88. You can also find me on Twitter at Anthony Palm. Thanks again for listening in. This has been PS Best Friends, big ol' episode 50. We will catch you all next week. And again, if you've beaten God of War or don't care about spoilers, stay tuned after the music for our God of War spoiler cast.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.